public service announcement. Can all of y'all non-Texan people not come to Texas, please? I've been looking for an apartment since October, okay? You motherfuckers keep moving down here because the prices are cheap. Oh, everything's affordable. Now you're making it not affordable for the rest of us. I'm in the South. I'm in Houston, okay? Why? I need someone to answer me quickly this. Why is a one fucking bedroom apartment costing $1,600 fucking dollars? No, please, quickly now. 2 weeks ago, I'm looking online to look for an apartment. Oh, we see this nice place, this nice one, right? It's within our price range. We're like, okay, this is like 20 minutes from his job. It is in a nice, pretty nice area. I'm like, wow, this is a fucking steal. Okay, cool. Let's put in a $75 application fee. And let me take my happy ass up there. I live an hour away from this place. Let me take my happy ass up there just so I can see the layout, just to confirm that we're going to precisely move here, right? It is a decent size 1 bedroom with a den and a garage. The quote that they have online that we applied for says $1,350. I'm thinking, damn, this is a motherfucking steal. So I'm driving my happy ass up here. It took me an hour and a half to get up here because there's traffic. Some stupid shit went on. But okay, look, we about to move into this motherfucker in like 2 fucking weeks. It's cool, right? Wrong. I walk in that bitch. Of course, this new girl, you can clearly see she's new. I'm nice. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be patient with you. Hey, can you find our application so we can look at this apartment? She don't know what to look at. She don't know. She's like, oh, we don't see your application here. I'm like, ma'am, stop playing with me because we put it in yesterday. I remember because it was me that did the application. So she gets somebody. They find the application. She's like, okay, yeah, let's go look at this. And she start writing all the shit down on the brochure, right? She passes me the brochure. Why in the monthly rent slot it says $1,625? So I'm looking over at her. I'm like, ma'am, so what's going on with this $300 discrepancy? She's looking at me like, oh yeah, there's just like a third party who hiked up the prices and stuff like that last week. Ma'am, I saw these apartments on your website 2 weeks ago with the same prices. What do you mean 2 weeks ago? She's like, yeah, they hiked up, it's a third party and they're the ones that's responsible for the pricing. So you mean to tell me that I spent $75 on an application fee on a technical issue because y'all motherfuckers could not update your website? So wait, hold on, let me get this straight. Y'all lied to me and possibly 100 others for $75?
We're not even going to discuss how people are able to even qualify in this market. If rents are $1,500 minimum, that means you have to make at least 3 times the rent. That's $4,500 a month. So if it's $1,800, $2,000, 2,000 times 3, that means you have to make at least $6,000 a month to even qualify. Now some people are coming with harsher credit scores, meaning they want you to have at least a 580 to a 700 to even qualify. And if you don't have the right credit score, they're charging you a higher deposit or a very high risk fee. How can people afford to move and afford these housing and apartment prices? We have to talk about this, but guess what? As long as people are renting, they're going to keep increasing the rates. If you guys keep renting these apartments, keep doing applications, they're going to keep increasing these rates.
So I'm touring a trailer because I'm actually looking for a place to live right now. And believe it or not, this trailer is $795 a month. And the door's open. Not even sure if it locks even. I guess it does, but this place, look how dirty. It stinks in here. It smells like, I don't know if you know what roaches smell like, but that's what it smells like, roaches. There's bugs, dead bugs on the floor, roaches, it's all roaches, roach droppings. The camera's not even doing it the justice it needs as far as how much of a dump this is. This is all roach droppings. This is worse than the house I live in right now. I don't have roaches. I mean, it's just disgusting, look. Ugh. Dead roach in the sink. You know those pipes. Oh no, they got PEX pipe in there, I'll give them that. They got some PEX pipe, they better have. Dirty, nasty oven. Well, it's actually clean on the inside. It's just dirty on the outside. The fridge is clean, but does it really matter? I mean, the floor leans in the hallway. You can't even see the dirt on the camera, hardly, because it's dirty. This bedroom is about the size of a walk-in closet. Okay, this is going to be why I'm living in my vehicle. This is exactly why I would rather live in my vehicle than pay $800. You might as well say $800, $795. than to have me and my cat Jim live in it. Look at the toilet. This is disgusting. Look at that. Look at this tub. The floor is actually creaking when I walk on it like it's going to fall through. Hey, y'all, not living here. It's just absolutely... And this stuff, some of it's been replaced. You can tell that's a new vanity. Probably a new mirror. But I mean, why would you leave the tub like that? That is gross. And, oh, God. And I guess this would be the master bedroom with a closet. I couldn't even fit my bed in here. Seriously. I got a queen-size bed, and it would take up the entire room. Like, this is insane. So I just wanted to share with everybody why I will probably be living in my vehicle in the next couple of months, because I refuse to pay $800 for a dump like this.
Besides the fact that I'm extremely struggling to pay my rent every month, you know how I realized that it's really, really bad out here? I live in the hood, okay? I live in the hood. The hood. Garbage everywhere. People's dogs not tied up. Pit bulls running around. Litter, dog poop. People riding bikes. Women of the night down the block. Like, I've been living here for a year and a half. And when I first moved in, it was 100% black. Like, 100% black people. And now, I was just walking my dog and this white guy was like, to me, dead ass. Now, all of a sudden, I've seen at least 4 of the apartments taken by white people. And this is like the cheapest spot in town. Also, some Hispanics have moved in as well. Like, when I first moved in here, there was a white girl that lived here. But I feel like when I realized everything changed, when I seen white men moving in here, I was like, oh shit, it's bad out there. It's bad. And I'm actually scared, guys, for my lease being up in January. I'm very scared. I'm very scared for what's gonna happen. That being said, please help me get to 10K. Oh my God, I gotta get out the hood. Please, please, please. I'm not gonna be able to afford the hood. They've already raised my rent. They tried to raise it $125. I talked them down to $75. They're probably definitely gonna raise it again at that. And this is for the hood. No supermarkets, no restaurants, nothing. Like, I don't know, we're just sitting on here on social media talking about it, but it's like, what do we actually do? What are we actually doing? The election is in November and they haven't even talked about the election. They're not even like trying to get people to, oh, come out and vote and be on our side, because I feel like they know what it is. They're gonna wait till the last minute to be like, all right, well, you have to pick somebody. You gotta vote for Biden, you know, since you don't want Trump. Like, no, we can't do that. We cannot do that. I know it's a little bit all over the place, this video, but it's bad out here, dude. Rent is really bad. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm very scared. I don't wanna live in my car. Not with 2 dogs.
What's going on? Listen, so let me tell you all this. I had a customer earlier today, got her approved, but she just could not, and I understand, just could not to afford the monthly payments. Let me tell you the reason why. Her rent by itself for a 2-bedroom apartment was $1,900. I'm like, wow. That's how much you pay. Yeah. And only bring home a certain amount. So you factor in people out here paying $2,000. I had one customer paying $2,800, $3,000 a month for a mortgage. That is absolutely insane. I mean, I'm blessed and I'm realizing it. I can afford whatever I want, but at the same time, that's too much for rent. The homes is too high. The rent right now, I get it. I understand. And wow. There's some people out here in some tough situations because of just to pay for rent. $2,000-$3,000 for rent and mortgage. That's a lot of income. That's a lot of income going out. That's just by itself, not including car insurance and if you need a car and food. Inflation is just ridiculous. It is. And it's having a trickle-down effect on the car market, your food, everything. Pretty soon, man, I'm telling you, we're going to have to go back to having multiple people in the house just to survive. You need everybody in the family to just pull their fair share of the expenses. And I see why some cultures out here is doing that right now. I understand. Wow.
How are we supposed to buy a house when my rent is going up another $195 a month? It has gone up $720 in 4 years for the same place that I live in. $8,640 a year more for the same place I lived in 4 years ago. I'm sorry, property taxes are not going up that much that landlords are charging that much more. We have to stop blaming the economy, the government, the president. It is greedy people taking more profits in. When people tell you, just move somewhere else, why would I move to another state that's cheaper? Why should I have to uproot my family, lose my career, just to afford to live somewhere? You're implying people who live in where I live now don't deserve a fair shot at cost of living. And places with cheaper rent pay lower salaries. That's how this whole thing works for the most part. And my girlfriend's a teacher. Like, if she moves to a state with a cheaper cost of living, she might not even have a pension or her benefits anymore. Instead of telling the middle class to keep, looking somewhere cheaper, why don't you all align together and get people out of control that are doing this to us? You are always closer to being homeless than you are to being rich. Everyone just assumes one day they're going to get rich. And that's why they don't stand up for people just like them in the struggle right now. If not for the raise I got 4 years ago, I would be totally screwed. I don't even want to hand out or help. I just want things to not be so crazy expensive every year. Go buy pizza from where I work. Go buy my merchandise. I don't know. Not a handout, just advertising.
Who in charge of the rent prices? But I know you see them down here finessing the shit out of us. Because ain't no way rent either $1,500 or $2,000 plus out here in Chicago. Anything under that $1,500, get used to gunshots every night. They increasing our rent every time we renew our lease. And ain't changing shit about the apartment. Apartment getting worse and worse by the year. There definitely need to be some requirements to this shit. Because they should not be renting apartments with appliances from 1985. How y'all out here trying to rent out apartments with pink tubs and stick and peel flooring? Talking about we need to make 3 times the rent. For what? Our parents was paying $400 or $500 for these ran down ass apartments and they was in way better shape. Got different flooring in every room. Shit tacky as hell. Yes, we been noticing y'all been painting over those electric plugs, light switches. We been stopped caring. We need somewhere to stay.